starts now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dan Hagan. If you forget, it is good to be back. Today on Up North at 4, Jeff and I will take a pause for some reflection and look back on 2021, maybe some apple bobbing contests in there, including a look back at a positively pink story. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. Wildwood Wildlife Park in Minocqua is looking for Christmas tree donations. They must be clean and free of lights, tinsel, or any other decorations. The animals at Wildwood will use the trees for shelter, food, and play, depending on the animal. And eventually the trees are turned into mulch for the park. In the front parking lot, there will be a sign on where to drop them off. A man in Antigo has turned his fascination with firearms into a business. Little Creek Firearms and Gunsmithing is owned and operated by Nathan Scheel. His store is in downtown Antigo, though it started in his garage, repairing, maintaining, and even making firearms. He opened his new store in late November. The town of Rib Mountain has detected PFAS in one of their wells. The Rib Mountain Sanitary District says that in November and December, they were voluntarily testing for PFAS, and levels at well number 1 were detected above recommended standards. So that well has been shut down. The 3 other wells were also tested and did not have PFAS levels that pose health risks. Oneida and Forest County snowmobile trails opened today, joining Vilas and Florence counties. Other Northwoods counties remain closed, though. Iron County will open their trails tomorrow at 8 a.m. Price County snowmobile trails will open Friday at 8 a.m. And then Northern Lincoln County trails are anticipated to open this weekend. No word yet on when Langlade or Marathon County trails will open. But lucky for those snowmobilers, we should have some more snow on the way. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, happy Tuesday.
Yeah, hey Dan, happy Tuesday and welcome back. All right, the light snow and flurries out there now will continue into tonight. Not a heavy snow, but a widespread 1, 2, 3, even 4-inch snowfall this evening into early parts of tomorrow morning. Looking outside now here in Minocqua, looking pretty good, but visibility is getting reduced now as the snow is moving in, and the roads will probably go downhill pretty quickly as the ground temperature are very cold outside currently. So here's the radar, and there's lots of snow to go around. It's snowing in Minneapolis, back toward Eau Claire, back toward the really Twin Cities. So you get the idea, all of this moving in our direction, and there's nothing really too heavy in here, but again, there could be a couple bursts of moderate snow tonight that will definitely slow your roll if you're traveling outside this evening. Here's visibility. So again, all of this, right, is moving this way. So that means we are going to have reduced visibility here shortly. Now we're down to a quarter mile currently in the Marshfield area. That's heavy snow in Marshfield, moving northeast about 35 miles per hour. So again, this is going to go downhill pretty quickly tonight and make for some snow-covered roadways into early parts of tomorrow. So Futurecast shows how quickly it's moving. So by tonight, earlier here we are about 11:30 or so. We're talking about it all kind of exiting the area. Leftover cloud cover tonight into tomorrow morning, but then it gets nice around here. So here's the snowfall forecast going forward. We're looking at a widespread 2, 3, 4-inch snowfall. A couple of you across central Wisconsin could see 5 inches, but that's going to be a stretch with this system. It's just not very strong in the atmosphere right now. But the advisories are posted, and we're getting used to these, aren't we? These are winter weather advisories for snow. Again, your tax dollars at work here saying, hey, be careful out there tonight. The roads are going to be slippery. The other side of the story, though, are temperatures. So for weeks now, and watching cold weather just across the Canadian border. Well, guess what's being dislodged now? Part of that cold air. Here it is now entering the Dakotas. This is moving in our direction. Not the core of it, but part of it will be in our backyards, really beginning tomorrow and then kind of continuing through the weekend. We'll have high temperatures back in the teens, so it's perfect, right? We got snow on the way, great for all the trails, and really cold temperatures on the way, great for the lakes and the trails. It's a win-win situation around here, right? With the cold temperatures moving in. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is light snow showers out there and a few flurries out there as well. Reduce visibility. Be careful driving tonight. Put your headlights on. With low temperatures down near 15, your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Lights are turned way down low.
Planning an outdoor winter adventure? You need the app from the weather team you can rely on. The WJFW Weather Watch app, featuring hourly and daily forecasts, high-resolution imagery, and opt-in push alerts to let you know when severe weather approaches. With all these features, you'll know the best days to be on the ice or when there will be fresh powder on the trails. The WJFW Weather Watch app is available in your app store now. Sponsored by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
Menards carries a great selection of Richmond water heaters to ensure that you have hot water when you need it. With high-efficiency models and tankless options to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect fit for your family and save on energy costs. Richmond water heaters work hard behind the scenes, so you can focus on what's important. Get dependable hot water with Richmond's 6, 9, and 12-year gas and electric water heaters. Available at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
I've been waiting for this.
January 4th, NBC's got 2 new comedies.
What are you doing to my car?
It's fine. I'm the new CEO.
American Auto is the next Office.
She knows nothing about the auto industry.
I don't know how to drive.
It's like riding a bike.
I don't know how to ride a bike.
And Grand Crew is this generation's friend.
Brother and sister pole dancing together feels weird.
What's weird about it? It's just like a normal form of exercise.
2 new comedies, January 4th on NBC.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Coming up north at 4, and our guest today is Theo. Theo, how are you doing?
Theo's had a long day.
Yeah,
he woke up
tired.
early. Yeah.
How early?
Well, I did a crazy thing this morning again.
Oh, Jeff.
I know. I flew over to Minneapolis this morning because, for a good reason. Good reason,
okay.
Right? I'm 64 miles short on my, Delta Airlines.
Wait, I feel like I'm having deja vu. Didn't we have this conversation
I did, but
already?
I miscalculated. So I was still 64 miles short, and they wouldn't give me the darn 64 miles.
Oh,
so I actually had to hop on a plane and go for a ride. That flight left at 5:30 this morning, got back around noon, and so it's been a kind of a long day for Theo and I so far today.
Okay, well, congrats on gold status.
So now I should
Theo
have gold
looks
status,
rested.
but that was a lot of work.
Okay. Well, I feel like I should just say, for this week, it's going to be kind of a relaxed week. We're not having any guests this week.
No guests.
We're just kind of reflecting upon the year. But I think we should start with our Christmas fun.
Yeah.
Did you have any fun?
How much fun was that?
It was, well...
It's so, you were a little different for you, I know.
Right.
But I mean, it was so just great to see the family and do things, with my sister and my family at home and the friends. So we were all there. We have traditions, right? So we start off, we make Christmas cookies. But first off, look at this tree. Is there a tree picture right somewhere? Tree. There is that. Look at all the presents under the tree this year, right? So needless to say, we're kind of a spoiled family, and this was an excess. But that turned into some really cool gifts and a lot of fun on Christmas morning. And then I think our next picture is,
cookies.
Which one, Dan? The cookies. So our tradition is we make cookies with the family. And so the bottom one are spritzer cookies. The top one is called Christmas crack. I don't know what the middle one there is. I know. Can I say that on TV?
I
don't know.
I guess I would find a new name. Is it addictive?
Yes, you can't just have one. It's like, Christmas crack. So there you go.
You tell that to the kids. Hey, here's some Christmas crack.
I don't know. It's been been making it for 20 years. What else? So then and then what else happened? We did.
You have a picture, or you have a video rather of you. Your dad.
So this is cool. So every year, my sister makes this book, right? A picture book of all her favorite pictures of the year, and we fight over who makes the cover. Well, guess who made the cover this year?
Well, let's take a look.
Well, this is Dad opening the picture book, right? He doesn't really show the picture book on here. But I made the cover. I made the cover!
Wow.
Theo and I made the cover. So
sure.
I'm pretty excited about this because I've never made the cover before. So apparently my family still likes me.
That's funny. Well, speaking of Theo, we have another great picture, your last picture here of Theo just enjoying the Christmas season.
Yeah, here's Theo. He was, of course, worn out. He's got some cousins, dog cousins down there that he likes to play with. So he's just looking at this tree here. And it was a long few days, but lots of fun with the family and lots of food.
Well, I kind of pulled a Jeff, honestly, because I don't have any pictures.
You what?
So here's the situation. I was gone for a long time, as all of my dedicated foreheads know. But I got a COVID test right before I was about to join my family in Ironwood for some skiing. And I wasn't feeling sick at all. I just got it because I wanted to protect my parents, specifically my dad. And it came back positive, and I was surprised.
Yeah, you were shocked. When you called me, you were shocked.
Right.
You're like, what's going on? And I'm like, and that's what other people had too. They had like the sniffles, right? They didn't know they had.
I didn't even have sniffles. I think I was fatigued, but also I was stuck in my apartment staring at the ceiling. So that could just be me being bored.
But how awful was that though? Like right before Christmas, you get the positive test. You had to redo all your plans, and you left me alone with this show, which is always trouble.
But I will say it was nice to just. I mean, I cleaned my apartment. I did some vacuuming, so I tried to make the best of it. And I did get to see my family on Christmas Day and a few days after.
Any
that,
bathtub
so
pictures? Did you clean the bathtub?
No, I'm not going to be doing
legendary,
that again.
you know?
That is something I'm going to keep in 2021 and not bring to 2022.
Okay, good.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after the break, and we're going to look back on 2021, look at some of our sillier segments. We'll be back in a few minutes.
The big in-stock winter blowout sale is on at Slumberland Furniture. Get year-end savings on everything in stock. Over 20 different sofas in stock and ready to go. Over 50 accent chairs and recliners too. In-stock items can be in your home really fast, even just a few days in some areas. Plus, save an extra 30% off all clearance items in store. Huge store-wide savings. Everything is on sale and shipping is free. The big in-stock winter blowout at Slumberland Furniture.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
It's the final days of the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. Your last chance to get the best deals of the year on Ford F-Series, America's #1 selling trucks for 44 years straight. Only a few more days to save on our full lineup of Ford SUVs. Hurry in. It's the final days of the Ford Get Holiday Ready sales event. Now choose FlexBuy on a 2021 Ford F-150 and get 0% financing for 66 months plus $500 cash back.
The North Woods can be a hotbed of severe weather. To stay up to the minute on when and where storms will hit, tune in to the weather team you can count on, Weather Watch 12. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller and meteorologists Devin Biggs and Andrew Keycaper break down severe weather live on WJFW, Facebook Live, and a WJFW weather app, so you and your family can be prepared and safe from severe weather. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
Well, Jeff, I think we had a pretty fun year, I would say.
I would agree to that, yes.
We did some silly things. I think one of the silliest things we did is that we saw a news story from Iowa about a Fruit Loops pizza.
Oh, that's right.
So we have some video of this. We actually made the pizza. It involves Fruit Loops, and instead of marinara sauce, it was... what's that, like, milk substitute?
Milk, like...
It's like, condensed milk.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was condensed milk, and it was just sickly sweet and did not taste
No,
good.
we didn't like that one.
But it was fun to do.
It was fun to do. Where did we see that? In Iowa? There was a news segment on a Fruit Loop pizza?
Some pizza place was doing that.
So we tried, but we couldn't bring it to life, so sorry, pizza place in Iowa.
Another thing I learned this year was the Suez Canal. I think we have a picture or maybe a video of the Evergreen. This story was one of the most memorable stories of the year, because it was sad, but it was also, to me, really funny that just this one
huge ship ran aground in the canal and then blocked everything transport-wise around the world for, what, 3 months?
And in this world of so many complex problems, like, it was almost soothing to see, oh, that ship got stuck, and that's
part
the problem.
of me wanted to, like, take, like, a dump truck and, like, just shove it, like, you know, but apparently...
Yeah, why don't they just, like, cut it in half
more
or
work
something?
than that. Ooh. No, they didn't do that, did they?
No, they didn't. I think they were able to dig it out.
Dredging underneath it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, another kind of cool thing that happened this year, though I don't know if I should characterize the ship as cool, but how about this? Something that put Rhinelander on the map is that we made an appearance on Jeopardy. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go Fantastic Beasts 200. The hodag, a horned, ferocious beast with a spiked back, is said to live in forest areas of this badger state. Kelly.
What's Wisconsin?
That's correct.
That clue was so easy.
I know.
That clue was too easy.
It's like you didn't even have to like look about the hodag. It's just like, oh, badger
state. I mean, come on. Too easy.
Yeah, I thought that was too easy. But cool to see a hodag on a national.
And the hodag
airways.
actually traveled around the country, I believe, too.
Yep.
So we're on several maps, I think, across the country right now.
I think we're definitely expanding that. We should do something like that. I think we should take the show on the road.
I see your mind twirling right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I think that
I do my series in the spring.
Right.
Where I travel around. We can all go.
Any hints on where you're gonna go?
No, no hints.
Okay, but good thing you got that gold status. You'll be able to
I'll get
go in those lounges. Well,
I
made a lot of mistakes this year, as did you, as did everyone, right, in any industry. But I think this mistake that I made is a particularly memorable one, because I think I came up with a new fashion. So I forgot to put my tie in that last loop, but I think I invented something new. Doesn't that still look kind of interesting?
It does look interesting.
Have you ever heard of an ascot? I feel like that's...
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is.
I like it, but there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, the mustache.
Did I point that out to you?
Too.
I can't remember how that came to light. Did I point that out to you, like during the commercial break?
I think you might have. Or maybe it was like right before I went on, and it's like, all right, I'm just gonna have to.
I remember looking over and thinking, something's off. Something's off here. Okay.
And it's not this. I think the most memorable thing we did this year is our apple bobbing. So here's a video of one of our two competitions.
Competition got intense.
I think we have to bring that back.
Let's bring it back.
So this is our second competition. You trounced me both times.
Well, the thing is, you have to
handily.
go all in. You can't be afraid of the cold water. You just have to go for it.
And you can see I'm kind of putting my face, half in.
I think
and you're
you
just
were
going
worrying
for
about
it.
the microphone, the mic pack, and you just can't do that. If they break, we'll replace them.
Jeez. That is really impressive. I think we should do, and maybe the next couple days, maybe in the beginning of January, we should do a rematch.
So what, in place of apples, though, what can we bob for? It's kind of January-ish.
Yeah, we should come up with something.
We got to think of something that's in January. Like what?
Maybe Yule logs? Okay. I don't even know what a Yule log is.
Is that a thing?
Is that a dessert?
I don't know. I think it is a dessert.
Well,
it's like Neapolitan.
We also watch a lot of weird videos on the show.
Yep.
For Wednesday What? And here is a video that is very memorable to me. It's of a reporter in Russia and her microphone gets taken by a dog that kind of resembles Theo, huh?
Yeah,
that's curious. That looks a lot like Theo.
They do look similar.
Did you go to Russia at all and take out her competitor?
Remember Tina Fey? I can see Russia from my house.
That's a really big callback. Yeah.
Well, there wasn't Theo. Theo and I have not been to Russia.
Okay. But maybe
a relative.
Where is Jeff?
I don't know.
Yeah, perhaps. Well, that was fun. Let's take a break. We're going to be back right after the break, and then we're going to go to the Hodag Country Fest and visit a memorable campsite.
Head to AutoGear for the best in automotive accessory installation. AutoGear installs the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Tinting, wheels and tires, custom seat covers, and so much more. Talk to an accessory specialist to see what AutoGear can do for you.
Did you know that working with a professional realtor yields a 10% higher sales price than selling on your own? It can often be even higher. Professional realtors have vast resources to market your home, guaranteeing reach to the maximum number of potential buyers. Ready to sell? Visit upnorthmls.com to find a Northwoods realtor ready to serve you.
19-day champ Amy Schneider's sweater isn't just about the weather.
Julia Collins won 20 games, and so this is my 20th game. I just wanted to wear a sweater kind of in tribute.
Well, maybe your sweater will bring you luck.
Jeopardy! Weekdays at 4:30 on NBC 12.
Yeah, I think one of the things us veterans are hoping for is soon the cabin will be built.
Wounded Warriors United of Wisconsin is proud to announce the development of Country Haven Farm, a private retreat for Wisconsin veterans and their families.
Once the cabin is built, it's just going to be such a relaxing place to go.
But help is needed. Currently, we are in need of funds, materials, and volunteer labor to complete our cabin. So we are asking the kindest people we know, Central Wisconsin, for help. To make a donation or sponsorship, please visit our website or give us a call.
Tune in as Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller brings you the most up-to-the-minute weather data weeknights at 5, 6, and 10. WJFW utilizes industry-leading technology to provide you with an accurate Northwoods weather forecast.
Get your gear at Auto Gear, specializing in automotive accessories. Auto Gear carries the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Lift kits, spray bed liners, trailer hitches, and so much more. Visit the showroom in Rhinelander to see what Auto Gear can do for you.
So after a year off, Hodag Country Fest was back this year in Rhinelander. I made my way over there earlier this year, and I visited a very pink campsite. I'll leave it at that. Let's take a look. We're back on Up North at 4. I'm here at Hodag Fest, and I'm at the most pink, I think that's fair to say, most pink display here at Hodag Fest. And I'm with Carrie Prelwitz. Carrie, how are you doing?
I am wonderful. Happy Hodag.
Happy Hodag indeed, and happy flamingo, perhaps? I mean, you have hundreds of flamingos.
Probably.
Tell me about the story. Why do you have all these flamingos out?
Years and years ago, probably 15 to 17 years ago, we were camped in a straight row, just kept walking past our camper every night. So the next year we came and we brought 2 plastic flamingos and stuck up at the end of the camper so we wouldn't miss us. And yeah, Christmas came, birthdays came, and there was a flamingo something from my girlfriend to I back and forth for several years, and I just started noticing more cute signs or, you know, little posts in the yard or pajamas or beach towels or what have you, and now everything is flamingo.
So it started as a necessity. You're just trying to find your campsite.
Yeah,
it
just
turned
didn't want to
into
keep walking farther than we needed to.
Dare I say it's maybe an obsession now.
A little bit, maybe.
Okay, so
it's a fun obsession, though. It's very fun.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I mean, this caught my eye immediately as I walked by. Tell me a little bit about why you keep coming back to Hodag every year.
We have made some absolutely outstanding lifelong friends just by moving around the campground and camping in several different places. The relaxed atmosphere, the friendliness of absolutely everybody on these grounds is outstanding. The lineup every year, from old artists to new artists, the up-and-coming people, the people that have been performing my entire life, that I don't remember a year not hearing music from them, is outstanding to see them on stage. And then some that sadly are no longer with us that we've seen up here. I'm very blessed to have been able to see them perform before they were not with us any longer, which was also really cool.
Definitely. Well, I'm sure you've made a lot of friends just from your flamingo,
Yes.
right? What is this called again? This is Camp Flamingo. Camp Flamingo? Yes. So do people know you as the Camp Flamingo lady?
The crazy flamingo lady, the flamingo people. People stop all day, all night, take pictures, send pictures to their friends. Oh, my mom loves flamingos, my grandma, my sister, and they stop and take pictures. A little pressure to keep the camper always up to par so people can come in and look around, but it's fun, it's worth it, it's our thing. I think if we came up and didn't put them out, people would be really disappointed.
Okay, well, I think we should do this, Carrie. You didn't know exactly how many flamingos there were, so let's go and count them. I think we're going to do that during the commercial break.
We might be here a while.
We might be here a while, but if people want to come check out Camp Flamingo, it looks like you're at the intersection of Becky Hobbs and something else.
Kitty Wells, yep.
Okay, Becky Hobbs, Kitty Wells, check out Camp Flamingo. Thanks so much, Carrie, for joining us.
Happy Hodag.
Happy Hodag. We'll be right back.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck. Minocqua, Eagle River, Door County, and San Diego. What do these cities have in common?
We'll tell you coming up next, but first, here's Devin with the weather.
Popples.
Where's Devin? Devin.
Enter today for your chance to win a gourmet bucket of popcorn from Minocqua Popcorn.
It's easy. Just go to WJFW.com and enter the birthday club.
Want payday to come a little faster?
I get paid 2 days before everyone else. I love getting paid on a Wednesday.
Want to say goodbye to those long check cashing lines?
I can never see myself standing in a line at a bank again.
Get your own Netspend prepaid Mastercard with direct deposit. Your money loads straight into your Netspend card. Shop online, pay bills, buy groceries. Use anywhere debit Mastercard is accepted.
I use it every day for every purchase. I use it to pay my rent.
It's not a credit card. It's convenient, and you can even earn payback rewards on many of your purchases. That's money right back into your card account.
From eating at major restaurants to sending my mom flowers, I get cash back.
Because this is not a credit card, with Netspend you pay no interest fees, late fees, or activation fees. There's no credit check to get started and no cost to order.
I use my Netspend card for everything.
Be one of the first 200 callers and choose your card color. 1-800-434-1455. That's 1-800-434-1455. Get paid up to 2 days faster with Netspend.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solutions Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solutions Center right now.
So I've been here about 3 years, Jeff, and 2 winters or so. I have yet to see the famous Eagle River Ice Castle.
That's right, because it seems to sometimes get canceled because of the weather, right?
Have you ever seen it?
I have seen it, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we had a very cool post that was posted by the Eagle River Fire Department, and it pretty much said that they're hopeful this year that they can have construction.
Magical that looks.
I know.
I mean, it really is.
I really want this to happen, and as I was listening to your weathercast earlier, it seems like we're kind of in some good conditions.
Saw you out of the corner of my eye really paying attention to the long-range temperature outlook, and it looks good. We're turning a corner temperature-wise. So like I said in the forecast earlier, the trails got their snow, and now the cold air is going to rush in beginning tomorrow, and that's going to set the trails, set the lakes, and that's going to be a good thing for everybody because, it's coming on January and tourism season kicks in, and, the snow trails up here are busier than the roadways sometimes in the middle of winter.
And we could definitely use it. I mean, we didn't have a good snow season last year, so we could...
No, and we've had lots of snow so far this season, but a lot of it has melted. A lot has melted. We got those warm stretch a week and a half ago. So we could use some more. We're getting a little bit out there tonight, not a lot. But then the bigger story is going to be the temperatures, and we're going to really cool things off with lows down near 0 and highs back in the teens, upper single digits, and that is really good news for trails and lake conditions.
So we have about 45 seconds left, Jeff, and I was going through my massive amount of emails as I returned from vacation. I got a nice email from a viewer. Her name is Kelly in Land O'Lakes, and this is a picture she took of 2 deers dancing, I think, as she was playing Christmas music inside.
They're not fighting?
So my idea, Jeff, is next deer hunting season, I'm just going to play, some Christmas music because it can't get any worse.
Yeah, you're having a drought, right, in terms of getting a buck.
I don't have much time left, but I do have to say, a guy came up to me in a restaurant and he said, "Yeah, I got Hagen to this year." And I was like, "What does that mean?" No, I didn't get a deer. So
your name is now a verb.
Apparently. But I'm going to end that next year. But thank you for watching Up North at 4. We'll be back tomorrow.
Children know that he came to life one day. There must have been some magic.